Okay. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening even for you. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here. Temperature is 10 degrees Celsius, something like that. Even less, 2 degrees. So we are very happy to see you back. As you know, you have been in Leuven at several enrichment leave programs, and you have asked to continue our collaboration. And for that, the Faculty of Theology has invited two professors who were not in the program you have had in during your original visit to Leuven. Professor Hutsebout, whom you can see already, I think, and Professor Boeve. They will each give you a lecture of 40 to 45 minutes. And after each lecture, you will have the opportunity to ask questions, to discuss. And then we end with a kind of general panel. We have 2.5 hours altogether, I think, which we will use as good as possible. We have one other person, that is Goedele Bake, who is the research assistant who is working on the identity project of Melbourne Catholic Office. So is Tony Byrne there too? Ah, there he is. Hello, Tony. We had already email contact this morning.
Yes.
Okay. So I introduced the first speaker. That is Professor Dirk Hutsebout, Professor Dr. Emeritus, Professor Dirk Hutsebout, who is a professor of the Faculty of Psychology and Pedagogical Sciences of the Catholic University Leuven. And Professor Hutsebout is a specialist in the psychology of religion and developmental psychology. And he has taught for, I think, something like 30 years at the Faculty of Theology. So he is really someone who is very concerned with theological questions and questions of identity. He is very famous for his concept of the post-critical belief scales, which he will present to you this morning or this evening for you. It's a little bit complicated. I think that's enough for the introduction. Perhaps it's good to know that in the identity project, that also the post-critical belief scales will be used in the schools. The main goal, of course, of this session is to help you to think further about what Catholic identity can mean in our globalizing world. And I think that the post-critical belief scales are a very helpful instrument for doing that. So I'm happy to introduce for you this morning or this evening Professor Hutsebout.